All right, it's time for another reading because I was thinking, you know, um, what is it? What does all of this mean? It's like the all important question of why are we here? This is what I asked the tarot. Why are we here? What is the reason for it? And why do we constantly seek to find the answer of the meaning of life, and what happens after we die? And should we be thinking about what's going to happen in the future? How obsessed are we about those sort of things, right? And so that's what I asked the tarot. The general, the all-income in all of us, as the the collective, I guess, as they say, all of us. What is the most important thing about being here on this planet, in this life, in this reality? And this is the card I got. And it's the King. It's the King of Wands. We got the King of Wands. Wow. Look at that. He's got, are those lions back there? There's planets. I think that is a lion in the back of his, right there. And oops, sorry. And then he's got like this wand with some little leaves coming out, and he's wearing a crown. And look at his, this is an interesting representation. There's a little lizard down there. And there's no water, there's no air, there's a blue sky, but that's about it. But it's a wand. And it's the King of Wands. Wow. Oops. So, wands is creativity. Wands, from what I understand, is about the idea in your mind, the feeling in your heart, bringing those two things together. This is how I'm seeing it. And then you move forward to make it a reality. So the wand is the whole idea of intent. The intention. You have an intention of doing something, and then you go through the process of making it, that something, making it a reality. And this is the King. So the King is very good at this. He's an old-timer, or she's an old-timer, this person, right? And since I asked the tarot this collective question because I was wondering, I am thinking that one of the questions I asked the tarot was, what is the most important thing for us to be doing here on this planet? And I think that the answer is to be creative, to be innovative. I mean, to be innovative is such a strong word. It just goes into like the whole industrial thing, even though without innovation we wouldn't have this YouTube. So, and this camera that's on my new iPhone, as you can tell, it looks pretty nice. So I'm thinking that this King of Wands, in regards to the question, why are we here? Why are we humans here? We are here to create, to bring those feelings and ideas that that are in our minds, those mind visions that we get, and those words that come into our head, in our brain, that expresses something. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's that little spark that's inside of us, that little teeny weeny little boom, little idea, little sparky thing that's inside of us, and we think, oh wow, wow, and then we whisper very softly, oh my goodness, I have this idea, instead of just saying out loud and, you know, to the wind, I have this incredible idea, I want to do this incredible thing, I'm feeling this amazing feeling, or I'm very curious about this or that. It's the most important part of being human is to be able to create, to be able to imagine outside of what is already there. Somebody else thought of and created what we have all around us now. That was all of these things that surround us are things that were imagined and created by people became before us. They were humans too, and they were on this planet too, and then they died. And then it's over. You know, who knows what's after we die? Who knows? I don't know. We don't know, because our imagination is just so creative. It can just really literally take us to all kinds of worlds, you know, all kinds of other realities that are beyond this reality, because we live in this reality. This is where we are. We are in this planet and manifested in the way that we are. We have absolutely no control of that. At least not now. Maybe in the future, who knows? It doesn't matter. Because whatever happens will happen. And we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, this whole idea of, well, in the future, our future is full of multiple paths. Well, yeah, so yeah, we can have all these different options. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, it's like when you're a Montessori teacher and you're teaching the children that they have options. You can do this, or you can play with that, or you can do that. You have those three options. Which one do you want? And then you pick one, and then you just move on with it. And then sometimes we'll go, oh, you know, I chose this option, but if I'd have done this, I'd be somewhere else. Well, yeah, probably. But you didn't do that. You did this, and this is where you are. And this is what is happening. And this is the new sparks that are coming into your being. I think that's like what the Catholic Church calls the Holy Spirit, if you want to put it in religious terms, you know. So, now let me see what was at the bottom of this deck. I'm going to pull the card out. It's right here, see? Oh, look at that. Speaking of having choices, the Seven of Cups. That's a perfect. Just, wow, this tarot's pretty good, I have to tell you. Divination. Yeah, look at that. Seven of Cups. This is a really cool card, because you see all these cups with all these different things, and there's like a smoky little cloud around it, like it's, you know, you're in the illusion of reality and the mind and all the things that life can offer us, but we have to make a choice, or we make a choice. This is not a specific person. This is all of us. This is the collective. We make a choice. We have to choose. And we have a lot of choices, which is awesome, actually. You know, I mean, I can choose to live in California, or go live in Spain, or go live in Mexico. I have that choice. Go live in Jamaica, you know, be by the ocean, or by a river, or by a lake. Go visit my cousins, go visit my nephews. I mean, I call them or not call them, You have the choice. We have the choice. And that's what's so beautiful. So that is what we're supposed to be doing in our lives right now. Paying attention to those little sparks inside of us that give us ideas and give us feelings. And, oh, wow, I can do this. Or, hey, look at that. Wow. And, constantly creating, questioning, exploring. And, the choices that we have in front of us. We choose a path. And then that's it. You choose a path, you move on, and then you just live your life. Because what happens after this life on this planet, who knows? I'm happy to be in this planet. I think it's a pretty nice place to be. It's beautiful. I mean, we've got our problems because, we're humans. And we have choices. And sometimes we make the wrong choices. But, that's just how it is. That's the reality of our existence. And of course, we're always trying to improve, and that's good. Finding better ways. We live more richly now than people have ever lived in all of human history, as far as we know. This is the best we've had it. Electricity, running water, comfortable bedding, good food. It's awesome. All right, so hey, I don't know what else to say. I'm going to end up repeating myself, so I'm just going to leave it there. There's not nothing much more to say that I can think of. If you guys have questions, or you want to ask a question that I can ask the tarot, or you want to expand on my ideas and just share, perfect. If you like this, subscribe. Why not? At least you'll get a notification when I put my next video. I don't really care about the money or the subscriptions. I'm putting this out there because I love doing it, and I have something to say. And if it rhymes with your vibe, cool. Just tell me that you like it. Thumbs up. And if you subscribe, you'll get notifications whenever I put up a new video. All right, guys. Love you all. May the force be with you, and take care.